Hey everybody, it's Jeff Beers. Welcome to the 40 Finance channel. And in this video, I'm throwing out some darts for February. We're looking at 5 stocks under $5. If you love this kind of stuff, please subscribe, share with your friends. Let's jump right in. Okay, first stock on the list is Smith Micro Software. You see right now it's trading at $1.97 with a target estimate of about $4 for the next 12 months. Smith makes software for wireless service providers. So I'm familiar with it because I'm a Sprint subscriber, and they have some like family app locator that they do, and they also have some messaging and voicemail software that Sprint uses across their platform. So when I think about Smith Micro Software, right now it's not profitable. It has a forward PE of 19.7, which is pretty good. And knowing what I know, that they at least exist in a world that I'm familiar with, it was probably worth doing some additional research just to see, hey, can we make some quick money off this with just buying 50 or 100 shares? Anytime, obviously, you're dealing with penny stocks, there is a lot of risk involved, so please keep that in mind. But Smith Micro Software could be a good investment for the next 12 months. Okay, next stock under $5 is Limelight Networks. Limelight Networks runs what's called a CDN, which is a content delivery system. It's the sort of things that websites, particularly content websites, use to deliver their content in a faster manner. It can help with Google indexing, it can help with mobile viewing, and just kind of keeps things separate from the full shell of the website. The most notable CDN provider right now is Cloudflare, which is a much bigger company, completely different stock than one that's under $5. But Limelight offers an opportunity to get into the CDN space and potentially swing on to a company that's going to grow with smaller size customers. You see right here, forward PE right now is $13.64, coming off of a PE of $37 the last 12 months. So they're inkling towards profitability, if you will. The 1-year target estimate is about $5.20. So again, if you're into website technology, e-commerce, games, something like that, and you want to look at some of the underlying technology that powers the e-commerce and internet boom, Limelight might be one of those that you can add to your portfolio just in the sidebar and wake up in a few years and make some money. All right, number 4 on the list today is Sharps Compliance Corp. Sharps Compliance is in the medical waste industry. They most notably make containers for syringes and needles and other things that are sharp, that after you take your blood or do your insulin, you put them in the Sharps container. So you can kind of get a feel for where that name came from. And overall here, I think medical waste is something that could be a play, certainly over the long term. And Sharps, even as it stands right now, you know, they have a forward PE of 22. They're coming off not being profitable, so they don't have a PE for the last 12 months. And you can see that on the 1-year chart, they're down a little bit from their high. So I think that this could be a good opportunity to take a look at Sharps, particularly if you have great research background in the medical industry. This could be a stock that it wouldn't surprise me to see, because of the industry and the way medicine's going, would grow, certainly grow over time. The potential is there. Have to understand a little bit more about their competitors. But overall, I kind of like the concept of this company and the service they provide as something that will lead into a growth industry for many years coming. All right, next on the list is Digital Turbine, ticker symbol APPS, if that gives you any idea what they do. And they are an app marketing platform, delivery and marketing platform. So basically the people who make the apps, whether they're games or information apps, use Digital Turbine to bring their app to market, make sure people can find it, and they also provide monetization solutions for app developers. So the coders make the apps, they come up with a great idea, they make everything cool about it, And when you're all done, you go to a place like Digital Turbine, use their software to help make sure your app can be found, helps monetize the platform so you can get some ROI on what you just built, and overall make sure that everything is delivered to your end customer in a way that's best for your business. So very intriguing stock. Again, app world, I don't see that going away anytime soon. So if you dig into Digital Turbine and you figure out that they have some competitive moats that might make it worth your investment, you can see they're on the upswing right now. So they recently surpassed their 1-year high. Might want to wait for the stock market to take another dip, try to get this one around 250, 260, and then just let it sit in a corner and see what happens over the next few years. All right, the last of the 5 stocks under $5. This is one that I personally hold. It is the Bitcoin Trust. So I'm not a big Bitcoin fan, but as I've said a couple times, I definitely just want to keep some Bitcoin locked away somewhere and just see what happens at a low risk scenario. And Grayscale Bitcoin Trust certainly offers that opportunity at a very low cost. You do not have to hold the Bitcoin. You don't have to do anything, okay? It's a high expense fee trust where they own the Bitcoin. The price, today's price of $4.19 is based on the price of where Bitcoin is in the market. It's not a 1-for-1, right? You don't get 1 Bitcoin for every share. Grayscale makes their money too. But if you want an easy way to throw a few bucks at Bitcoin just because fear of missing out maybe, that's what I do. And unfortunately for me, I think I bought in for the first time around $22 when I sort of thought Bitcoin had its low. So went a lot further down than that. And I may actually throw a couple more bucks at it just to get the dollar cost averaging leveled out a little bit. I've read recently that some of the investment firms are pitching another Bitcoin cryptocurrency ETF to federal regulators, see if they can get it through. If that happens, then regardless of our opinions on Bitcoin, just the sheer market demand will drive the price up. And so I'd like to be in a position here right around this $4 mark where I just have some Bitcoin off to the side in the form of this trust, which is a highly liquid way. If I decide I don't like it anymore, I can sell it immediately through my brokerage account. So it takes the risk out of Bitcoin from the standpoint of owning it, losing it, all those things. But it doesn't help you with the risk that Bitcoin could evaporate and be worth nothing down the line. But you know what? That goes for just about everything. So there you have it, guys. 5 stocks under $5. As always, recognize the risk of any stock you purchase. Do your own research. Nothing in here is a shoe-in. It's just 5 stocks I found that look like legit companies that are going to make money in 2019, but it doesn't mean that they're a lock to go up. So do your research. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. It helps out a lot. We'll see you on the next video.